Facial oils. This is the most common question I get. What facial oil are you using? Honestly, it really doesn't matter what I am using because it depends on your skin type. The most common mistake actually is to think that facial oils will make you greasy looking and just overall, of course, oily and shiny throughout the day. While this can be the case for some oils, it doesn't necessarily need to be that way. Some oils can work as an astringent, meaning they can balance out your oil production and actually make you produce less oil, which in the end makes your skin less oily and also less oily looking. Let's start with the obvious choice, dry skin. You probably think, well, dry skin can probably handle any oil out there. Wrong. Actually, you should look at the molecular weight of the oil, meaning how thick it is and what the components of that oil are. Some oils can actually rob you from your natural sebum production and therefore make you even more dry. If you tend to have super dry skin, you need to look into oils which are rich in oleic acid and fatty acids. So they moisturize your skin and give you hydration and also, of course, lock that hydration in. And the first oil I would recommend you would be almond oil. Almond oil is an amazing hydrating oil, especially for people who have dermatitis, eczema, or just super duper dry skin. It is also super high in vitamin A, so it's basically the stuff which is retinol made of, and so it can even smooth fine lines, it's antimicrobial and even zit fighting. So using that regularly will give you smooth, plump and moisturized skin. And obviously this is a perfect choice to do facial exercises and massages in case you have dry skin. The second oil I would recommend for super dry skin is marula oil. It's an amazing oil which really sinks into the skin quite fast, and due to its rich fatty acids, it also gives you a lot of hydration and moisture. Now let's get into sensitive skin. I guess we oftentimes think we all have sensitive skin to a certain degree, because if you put a lot of product on your skin, well, you sensitize your skin overall. And in that case, you need an oil which protects your skin barrier and makes it more healthy. So it's like a little hug for your skin. And in that case, you absolutely need to avoid fragrance or essential oils in your oil formulation, and generally actually in skincare, because this is something which can sensitize your skin and make you feel that your skin is sensitive, but in the end it's the products which make it sensitive over a longer period of time. The first one is moringa oil. Moringa oil is an amazing oil because it's packed with a lot of antioxidants, so it's really protecting your skin barrier from outside pollution. And it also is rich in fatty acids, so it really builds up your skin barrier and moisturizes it from the inside, so to speak. And due to its anti-inflammatory properties, it also will calm your skin and is pretty lightweight, so you can even wear it under makeup and it will not make your skin too greasy. So it's perfect for sensitive skin and even dry skin, I would say. And the next oil I would really recommend you when it comes to sensitive skin, but your skin is also more prone to acne or redness, this is aloe vera oil. Just like moringa oil, it's actually filled with anti-inflammatory properties and antioxidants, but it also has an antimicrobial properties. So it really also soothes acne and makes your acne breakouts less and still give you that sufficient moisture and hydration. Now let's get to the elephant in the room. What if I told you there are facial oils out there which are amazing for acne-prone skin? Basically, when you are buying acne products, they are filled with a lot of astringent properties to dry out your skin and make your skin produce less oil. Well, guess what? If you are making your skin produce less oil, it actually freaks out and probably produces even more. So the best way to go is to balance that out with a facial oil which balance out your sebum production. It's basically killing your acne with kindness instead of like really harsh ingredients which dry out your skin, make the skin barrier irritated and therefore get even more bacteria in and cause more acne, which was the case for me when I had acne actually. And the first oil I would definitely recommend is pomegranate oil. It's filled with anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties without giving you too much heaviness, and it's pretty lightweight, so it's amazing. The second oil which is amazing for acne-prone skin is rosehip oil. If you have really angry, zitted, super red skin, then you get your rosehip oil out. So rosehip oil is amazing in hydrating your skin, and it can even help you over time to reduce acne scars and redness. So try that out when you have acne prone skin. Now let's get into the next skin type, which is oily skin. Oily skin usually is not really screaming for oils, right? But there are two amazing oils I would definitely recommend, which actually can combat your oiliness and help you to regulate it. The first one would be jojoba. Jojoba oil is actually an amazing oil for oily skin because it mimics the natural sebum production in our skin. So when you put it on, your face or your skin basically thinks, oh, my skin is oily enough, I don't need to produce anymore. So it really balances out your sebum production and makes you not so greasy and oily throughout the day. And then the second oil, which I would absolutely recommend for super oily skin, especially for super duper oily skin, so you never saw a dry patch in your life on your face, is grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil literally works as an astringent to your skin, so it's even a little bit more drying than jojoba oil and really combats anyone who has super oily skin. And so it's amazing to do your facial exercises and face massages with it, and without feeling too greasy, and to having like a full oily mask on afterwards when doing your exercises. Now let's get to the last, normal skin. And congrats, while you think you might be boring, honestly, normal skin is good skin. We want normal skin. Normal skin means you don't see many pimples on your face, so congrats. This is amazing, and this is the holy grail which we are all aiming for. And the amazing oil for normal skin I would recommend is argan oil. This is the oil which is super amazing for your chill face because it's packed with vitamin E, it sinks in quickly into the skin, so it's perfect for any occasion if you have normal skin. And use it, for example, as a last step in your skincare routine to seal in all the good stuff which you put in terms of serums potentially, and of course for your facial massages and exercises. And now let's get to my all-time favorite, which I haven't mentioned before. This is an oil which is amazing for every skin type out there, which is squalane oil. Squalane oil is an amazing oil because it basically also, just like jojoba, mimics our natural sebum, but is not as astringent or like drying as jojoba oil, to be honest. And as promised, I wanted to tell you my personal favorites, which I'm using on a regular basis, and you can right away shop them from that list. The first oil I really love and use on a regular basis is the squalane oil from the Inky list, or sometimes I also buy it from The Ordinary, another amazing brand which has a age-adapting serum, but it basically is actually an oil, is the one from Flora and Bust. It's CBD filled and I love it to death. It's like my holy grail when it comes to oils. Then the one from Augustinus Bader is also great, but honestly I interchange them regularly, but mostly I actually stick to the medium priced one and more affordable ones. And then lastly, what should you absolutely not put on your face? This is anything you find in the kitchen. Probably saw tons of things on TikTok, Instagram, or like Pinterest, like DIY facial masks, but please stay off it and don't put it on your face. Don't put something like coconut oil or olive oil on your face. It can actually clog your pores and have the opposite effect of what you actually wanted. So when you want to do facial exercises, massages, or a gua sha routine or a jade roller routine, stick to the oils I just mentioned. And with that being said, I hope you now have a better understanding of what to use on your face, and it really depends on your personal skin type. So don't buy something which someone really recommended to you without knowing their skin type and if it's the right one for you. If you are interested in becoming truly the best version of yourself, also look into everything what happens beneath the skin and start facial exercises and massages. Check out my program at allyoucanface.com. Subscribe to this channel. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Till then, mwah.